God knows if the internet's working enough to push a stream out. I am running, I think, uh, uh, 10 megs upstream, right? 10 megs. Impressive. As you can see right here by the, yeah, anyways. All right, so let's talk about it, right? So we had a significant wick come up and sweep this high since the last time I was on. It failed to close above that high. That's never a good sign. Never a good sign. I'll repeat, and I'm going to be quick. I won't waste too much time here. But when you cannot reset the value to a higher value, when you are not able to do that, the chances that you return to your low or your lows is like really high, right? And then we broke the low. Cool, right on, sounds great. So this has opened up conditions for some shorts. Now, I don't like trading late in the liquidity and direction to be poor. I also find that Asia sessions are a bear, right? But the Asia session is going to open up here pretty quick. So let's talk about our local resistance and move along with our lives, all right? Let's see here. So if we look at this as an, yeah, sorry for the internet, y'all. We look at this as an entire supply range, then this supply range has been mitigated right here. Oh, come on. This fucking computer, so I hate this computer so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that face, right? Cool. So what does that mean? That means that if we start closing price, stop it with this. If we start closing price back above this high located at 68, 663, we have resumed the market structure of this leg down to bullish market structure, right? We will be back to the bullish, in which case we should not be looking for short. So where would the short need to come from to clean up some of this price action down here below us? I think you got a little bit of demand here. I think this is the only thing really worth looking at. I'm going to give one other. You got a tiny bit right here. These are not, to me, these are not higher high zones, right? So these are not zones that you hit and then make a higher high from. They do not represent that for me. But what they may give you, I would do one too many, two too many. But what they may give you is a little bit of lift to get back up in your last supply range for another leg down. Where is our last supply range located between, get the magnet, come on, bro, I don't got time for this shit, man. I got an appointment I gotta get to. It's located in the zone between 68,022 and 68,661. You don't want to be over halfway through this. It's just never a particularly good sign. But the convenient thing is we have the area in which the market participants entered that purged out this low and broke it bearishly. It exists right above us. Well, I mean, not right above us, but that is essentially the area I would be looking to on an Asia session to catch some love out of there. I don't, again, once you start getting up into over half of this thing, if you look at it as a range perspective and you start getting over halfway through it, you're getting into trouble zone here for a short, personal opinion. If you have something really, really clear locally on your structure that will help you make a call up there that I'm not going to be present for, you get something really clear in structure up there, cool, no problem. But generally speaking, I would still be looking to drag this thing down a little bit lower. I'm currently short myself. Can I get a fucking bro? Come on, internet. Bro, I need you. I need you. I need you. Can we draw with anything? Anything at all? Well, would you please let me use that? Thank you. Thanks, please, thanks. Um, so you got a perspective of, majority of this can be recovered. Majority of this can be recovered. I'm really not surprised to see if it gets recovered. I think golden pocket rests around this area here. We'll give one more little Scotia demand there. It is where the market opened today, first broke structure bullishly to the north and took a run. So I suppose we should put some attention on that zone. Again, I don't know, man. None of these are lower or higher high zones for me. They're just not higher high zones for me. But there's zones in which you could see a little bit of react. So for the most part, this is all I've got for now. I'll be, I have been stair stepping my stop loss down already. I will continue to do so, aka if we take out this low here, then I'll likely move my stop into this area. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. Where was my entry? My entry, personally for me, was you had this last sell to buy that purged above the high. So in the event that this was intended to be an initiation, a mitigation for continuation, well then candles don't present this way, right? Candles don't present this way. You get your, give me a fucking drawing tool, swear to God, bro. You get your low, you get your high, you get your low, you get your break, you get your retest, you get your march up. This is how candles are supposed to look during a RIMC activity. But what do we have here? We had a 1 minute order block. We had a 1 minute range. We purged the top of that 1 minute range and we started running back down through here. The moment I saw price below that low right there, I was like, well, what are we going to do down here, man? We already purged and trapped longs up here, which, by the way, a lot of longs in the top of those wicks if you check your footprint charts. And so I started getting in short here. My stop loss currently is resting. Let me double check. Actually, I don't have time. I don't even have time to check, but it's positioned in profit. That much I know. So I'm going to give one last little talk about this. I really like this section here better, myself personally, and I think if it can move to this section and stick in this section, that is going to dramatically start to improve risk to rewards. It's going to narrow us down to near 0.35% of stop loss, right? Which means we don't got to move that far we're only going to move about 1% to get to a 3R, and we do have a Scotia demand right down there. So as far as I'm concerned, now, does it have to actually touch it? No, it does not have to actually touch it. If you're following structure, your structure is not locally bullish, period, point blank. Sorry. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to see if I don't even know if the stream's working. God's honest truth. I have no fucking clue if the stream is even working. Because I have 30 fucking megs down. Or I'm sorry, I have like 10 fucking megs up and like, I don't know, it's just dog shit. I can't even get the stream to load. I don't see any comments on here. That could be because my internet's not loading. It could be because this stream it's not even a thing. It's not a real thing, right? I could just be talking to myself. So hopefully somebody cared, somebody saw me, or not. Either way, don't care. Well, it's not that I don't care. That's a lie. I do care, but this is just all I can. It's all I can do right now, y'all. That's all I can do right now. So Asian session opens in 5 minutes. Pay very close attention to this zone right here. Goodbye. Love you. Rooting for you. Not a